take a lot of explaining, as I assume if you're listening to this message, you already know what you're here to do. So, I give you a warm welcome to Ramiz Games and Grow. You've been hired to watch over the place at night, monitoring cameras to ensure everything stays safe. First off, I'm the CEO and now lead owner of Calsters Entertainment. We've recently remodeled a huge portion of our animatronics and made other changes after my wife's recent passing. It's been really tough, especially for me. But I'm doing what I can to honor her memory and keep pushing forward with this brand. It's what she would have wanted, especially now as the lead CEO after her passing. Now, onto your procedures. Your main and most important tools are the security cameras, which you can access below. The place is huge, so keep track of every camera to monitor activity. Above your office, there's a panel used to manage the behavior of our animatronics and other systems. I'm not sure if you read this in your contract, but ever since my wife's passing and some odd disappearances, the animatronics have become more and more unstable and can't be turned off. It's been another challenge we're trying to manage. I can't go through everything, but there's key points of interest you need to keep in mind. Only my wife, Isis, truly knew how they worked inside and out. I understand the basics, so I'll explain. The stage animatronics tend to roam at night, which is why you're here. Keep track of them to ensure security. They might approach your office, attracted by the electronics inside. To keep them out, use the panel above. If they show up in front of your office, use the remote shutter. It can be accessed through the top panel. Pay attention to their eyes through the cameras. If their eyes are on, turn on the fast boot option and use the remote shutter. If their eyes are off, keep it off. Do keep in mind, this method is used primarily for both Ramiz and Naren, being the main duo on stage. The White Wolf, Leroy, has a much different method. I'll get to this some other night. You're also here to keep an eye on the place in general. Make sure there are no break-ins or other issues. If any systems fail, you can reboot them through the top panel. The fast boot option is also in this same panel for reference. You'll get another recording tomorrow with more details on the rest of your equipment. For now, work with what you have, Jose. Thank you for being part of our team. We appreciate what you're doing. Good night. recording should be shorter than the last, though there are key things I need to discuss. We are aware of your concerns regarding the various systems, including the vent on the right side of the office. As I mentioned before, we haven't gone through everything yet, so I'd appreciate it if you stop desperately asking questions and wait for personnel or me directly to explain things to you. As part of your contract, you are expected to await for answers. The staff and all personnel are already stressed out with everything happening lately, including the disappearances, my kids included. You need to understand how hard this is for all of us, myself included. So please, quit with the petty demands. We have too much on our plate, and we don't need your needless interactions with the rest of the personnel. If you're this anxious about the job, you can quit anytime. We can always find someone to replace you. Now, moving on to what you wanted to know. I'll explain two key things. First is the alarm available through the cameras. This was recently redesigned to scare off anyone breaking in while being monitored through the cameras. It's also used for one of our animatronics, a rather old one we haven't been able to ship to our warehouse, so he stays here for now. This particular model was part of the previous set we replaced with newer revisions, and as such behaves differently. His name is Alex. Alex is mainly guided through the 4 alarms of hot and cold. It can be lured away using the system based on the color of his eyes. If you hear him turn on, if he even does, check the cameras quickly until you find him. If his eyes are red, use the heat alarm. If his eyes are blue, use the cold alarm. One of the main reasons I find your demands petty is because this particular model hasn't worked for years. It's the oldest model from the previous set and hasn't functioned properly in a long time. Now, on to a much more brief explanation. I mentioned the White Wolf animatronic last night, and the fact that he had a much different method. This particular model is far more advanced. He can access the vent on your right and also run towards your office. In daytime stages, he performs much faster movements compared to the others, as he's designed to be the most agile of the group. This agility is notable in his free roam state at night. So, if you see him in the left hallway and he approaches your office, wait for him to run towards you. When he does, turn on the remote shutter as fast as you can. Don't worry about the fast boot. It doesn't matter to me. Due to his advanced moveset, I just designed him to be streamlined, avoiding the need for specific management because he's so fast. If he crawls through the right vent, which is unlikely, just stay quiet. Listen carefully, and he will leave. I don't want them messing up any of your equipment, Jose. You did well last night. Just keep up the good work. Thank you for understanding, Jose. We appreciate what you're doing. Quit your reports. Good night.